Let us continue atomic structure. In atomic structure, we'll see photoelectric effect. In photoelectric effect, we are seeing about a relation between photoelectric effect, stopping potential, and kinetic energy, maximum kinetic energy. First, what is meant by photoelectric effect? That we will see. What is meant by photoelectric effect? That we will see. Now we will take photoelectric effect means what? That we are seeing. First, we will take a quartz tube. We will take. We are taking a quartz tube. This quartz tube is made a vacuum. This quartz tube is made vacuum. Then we are taking photocathode and anode here. This is what means photocathode. It is photocathode and it is anode. Then these are connected to the respective poles of a battery. It is connected to negative charge of a battery. So it is photocathode is having negative charge. Then it is connected to positive charge of the battery. Here what is there means key is there here. It is key. Then here bulb. Here bulb. Here bulb will be there. Here bulb. Then here positive pole of the battery. Positive pole of the battery. Okay. Now this photocathode is exposed to the radiation. This photocathode is exposed to the radiation. It is exposed to the radiation. This radiation is having quanta. This radiation is having energy particles called quanta. Otherwise, we can call that is as photons. Photons we can say. Due to radiation, here photoelectric effect is possible. Sorry. What is meant by photoelectric effect? That we will see. From this photocathode, it is ejecting electrons. The electrons are the ejected electrons moving in this direction because this positive plate, this anode is having positive plate. This positive plate is attracting this electron. This photocathode is having negative charge. This negative charge is repelling this electron. This photocathode is having negative charge. This negative charge is repelling this electron. This anode is having positive charge, which is attracting this electron. So electron is making a particular motion. Electron is making motion like this in this direction. So electron is coming like this. Electron is coming in this direction. Electron is coming in this direction. Okay, electron is coming in this direction. Let us switch on key. Let us switch on key. What happens means those electrons are coming like this. Those electrons are coming like this. Here what happens means this electron is having kinetic energy. That kinetic energy is converted into light energy. Then the electron comes out like this with low kinetic energy. Okay, here this electron is having kinetic energy because of that kinetic energy it gets from radiation. Due to that kinetic energy, it is coming like this, coming like this, coming like this. Here that kinetic energy is converting into light energy. Then electron kinetic energy becomes low. That electron comes like this and reaches this place. That electron reaching this place. Okay, so this side electron is having high kinetic energy. This side electron, this is having low kinetic energy. Low kinetic energy. Okay, so this side electron is having high kinetic energy. This side electron is having low kinetic energy, we can say. Then this electron reaching this plate. Okay, this is called this phenomenon is called what? Photoelectric effect. So photoelectric effect means what? From photocathode, electron should be ejected. The ejected electron should come to this anode and should go through this wire and passing through the wire and coming to the bulb. In the bulb, this high kinetic energy will convert into this kinetic energy should convert into light energy. Then the electron should become low kinetic energy and should reach this place. This is called photoelectric effect. That means photoelectric effect means what? We have to get light energy. That means this radiation, this sun radiation should be converted into light energy, isn't it? So this sun radiation should be converted into light energy. That is called photoelectric effect. So if the photocathode is ejecting electron, means that electron should come to anode and should go through, that should pass through this wire and should go to the bulb in the tungsten filament. The tungsten filament is having higher resistance, therefore this kinetic energy is converting into light energy, then the electron become low kinetic energy and reaching this place, isn't it? That's what is happening. This process is called photoelectric effect. That means from photocathode electron is ejecting. No, that electron function is what? That electron should carry this radiation energy and should bring to this bulb and convert that light energy in that kinetic energy into light energy and should become low kinetic energy and should reach this place. If light is glowing, then only we can say photoelectric effect is taken place, isn't it? If light is glowing, then we can say photoelectric effect is possible. Photoelectric effect took place. Like this, we can say. If light glows, then only we can say photoelectric effect took place. Otherwise, no, isn't it? So, photoelectric effect possible or not? How to say? This electron should reach anode, should go through this wire, should pass this wire, and should come to this bulb. In this bulb, this kinetic energy should be converted into light energy. Then the electron should become low kinetic energy and should reach this place. Then only we can say photoelectric effect is possible. Otherwise, we will not say photoelectric effect possible. No? Photoelectric effect means what? This radiation should be converted into light energy. That is only photoelectric effect. This radiation should be converted into light energy. That means electrical energy. This radiation should be converted into electrical energy. That is called photoelectric effect, isn't it? If radiation is not converting into electrical energy, then will you call this is as a photoelectric effect? No. So photoelectric effect means what? This radiation should be converted into electrical energy. Sir, how this radiation is converting into electrical energy? For that case, in this radiation, part of energy is utilized for the electron for breaking the attraction between nucleus and electron. Then the electron comes out and carries the rest of the energy of radiation and go to anode and passing through the wire, passing through the key and going to the bulb. In the bulb, the kinetic energy is converting into light energy, then becoming low kinetic energy and reaching this place. If so and so, if the electron comes to this place, then only we can say photoelectric effect is possible. That we have to say. Otherwise, no photoelectric effect. If the electron is not coming to anode and not passing through this wire and not coming to bulb and not giving light energy and not coming to this, means can we say photoelectric effect is possible? Can we say? No, we can't say photoelectric effect is possible. Therefore, photoelectric effect means what? This electron should behave like this. That means radiation should be converted into electrical energy. Then only we can say photoelectric effect. Otherwise, photoelectric effect not possible, we have to say. Okay. So photoelectric effect means what? Radiation is converted into light energy. Radiation is converted into light energy. That is called photoelectric effect. So we came to know what is meant by photoelectric effect. We came to know. Now we will see what is called a stopping potential. How to stop photoelectric effect by changing the poles of battery. That we'll see. Why we have to go for that point? In order to know the maximum kinetic energy of ejected electron. In order to know the maximum kinetic energy of ejected electron only, we are doing like this. Sorry, okay. So now we will take photocathode. We are taking photocathode. In the photocathode, metal atom is there. Metal atom is having nucleus and a free electron. Free electron is there. In the photocathode, metal atom is there. In the metal atom, nucleus will be there and a free electron will be there. Here between these two, attraction is possible. This attraction energy is, suppose we will consider this much. Attraction energy will consider that much. So next, we will consider the radiation. This radiation is having quantum. This radiation is having quantum. This quantum energy is how much? Means 5 joule. If this quantum falling on this free electron is observing this quantum, and this free electron gets this much energy. In this energy, 2 joule is utilized for breaking this attraction. Then the remaining energy, this electron will have as a kinetic energy. Then we will take a battery. Now we will take a battery. In the battery, it is positive pole, it is negative pole. Let us connect this positive pole to the photocathode. So we are giving a positive charge to the photocathode. We are giving positive charge to the photocathode. Okay. And we will connect this negative plate to the anode. We will connect. We will connect negative plate to the anode. We will connect. Why? Because we want to know, we want to stop the photoelectric effect. From that, we will come to know what is the maximum kinetic energy that electron will have. For that case only we are doing like this. So for anode we will give negative charge. For anode we are giving negative charge. We are giving. Sir. Now here we will give the potential. Here we will give the voltage. Here we will give the voltage such that that voltage is having V symbol, volt, unit volt. That we will multiply with the charge of electron. Charge of electron is coulomb. Charge of electron is coulomb. This volt into coulomb is called a joule. This volt into coulomb is called what? Means joule. Okay. Suppose the voltage is such that the volt into coulomb is this much. Here voltage is such that this volt into coulomb is joule. That joule is this much. Okay. Now how the battery is playing a role? How the battery is playing a role, that we will see. Battery is playing a role. How the battery is playing a role in the sense this anode is repelling this free electron. This photocathode is attracting this free electron. Okay, attracting the free electron. Now this external battery is making this electron not to come from photocathode. This external battery making this free electron not to come out from photocathode. Like this external battery is doing, because this photocathode, due to this external battery, photocathode is getting positive charge. This positive charge will attract its free electron. This anode is having negative charge now. We made it as negative charge. It will repel this free electron, isn't it? So now this external, we are wantedly doing this external energy we are supplying through this battery. We are making this free electron not to come from photocathode, isn't it? Sorry. Now we are giving radiation. Radiation is having this much quantum. Okay, this much quantum in the sense in this quantum 2 joule is utilized for breaking this attraction. Remaining 3 joule is kinetic energy. Remaining 3 joule is maximum kinetic energy. Okay. Here external battery. Through external battery we are giving energy 3 joule. This 3 joule in this external battery 3 joule we are giving. That is making this free electron not to come out. Okay. Now you say, in this situation, under this situation, this radiation, is it converted into electrical energy? Under this condition, this radiation energy, will it be converted into electrical energy or not? What do you say? Under this condition, shall we say radiation energy is converted into electrical energy or not? What do you say? When the condition is so and so, shall we say radiation energy is converted into electrical energy? Shall we say radiation energy is converted into electrical energy? If radiation energy is converted into electrical energy, then we can say photoelectric effect is possible. If radiation energy is not converted into electrical energy, then photoelectric effect is not possible, we can say. Okay. Now you say photoelectric, whether radiation is converted into electrical energy or not. If you bring the condition like this, radiation energy is converted into electrical energy or not converted into electrical energy. That means wantedly we are doing here. That means wantedly we are making radiation energy to electrical energy, or we are not, we are wantedly not making radiation into electrical energy, that you say. Okay, so here you are saying that radiation energy is not converted into electrical energy. Okay, so we are saying that radiation energy is not converted into electrical energy. So when radiation energy is not converted into electrical energy, we can say photoelectric effect is not possible, isn't it? So we can say photoelectric effect is not possible. We can say we are saying photoelectric effect is not possible. Sir, here here we made, that means we made photoelectric effect to stop. We made, okay, we made a photoelectric effect to stop. We made photoelectric effect to stop, for which we give external energy this much. For which in order to stop this photoelectric effect, we gave external energy. We gave external energy. We supplied external energy. In order to stop photoelectric effect, we supplied external energy. This external energy will take, and the maximum kinetic energy of free electron will take. Maximum kinetic energy of free electron will take. What is the relation between these two? What is the relation between maximum kinetic energy of free electron and external energy? How external energy is acting opposite to this free electron? Okay, due to this external energy, this external battery is doing what? This negative charge pushing back this free electron to photocathode. This positive charge is pushing back this free electron to photocathode. This negative charge is repelling this free electron to go back to photocathode. This positive charge of photocathode is pulling back this free electron to the same place, isn't it? So what is the relation between maximum kinetic energy and external energy? Maximum kinetic energy means this radiation quantum is having 5 joule. In that 5 joule, attraction is 2 joule. Okay, 2 joule is utilized to break this attraction. Remaining 3 joule is maximum kinetic energy. Okay, now here we are giving external energy. Now, what is the relation between this external energy and maximum kinetic energy such that photoelectric effect is just stopped? Photoelectric effect is just stopped. We are saying photoelectric effect is stopped. We are saying, okay, we are saying photoelectric effect is stopped. That means how we stopped the photoelectric effect? Wantedly, we made the photoelectric effect to stop by providing what? By providing this external energy through this battery, using this battery. So external energy provided by the battery and the maximum kinetic energy of this free electron is what? What is the relation between these two? So you are saying that they are equal. Okay, so they are equal. So maximum kinetic energy is equal to external energy. So this maximum kinetic energy, is equal to this external energy. This external energy is equal to voltage into charge of electron. This voltage, we will call it as a potential. This voltage we will call it as potential. This unit is volt. This into charge of electron. This into charge of electron. Charge of electron unit is coulomb. Charge of electron unit is coulomb. This potential. Okay, now you say that this battery is having a potential difference. This battery is having potential difference. Whatever the battery you see, suppose remote, in remote we will keep a battery cell. We will keep that battery cell. If you see, that is having 1.5 volt. That is 1.5 volt battery, we will say, isn't it? 1.5 volt battery will say that voltage is 1.5 volt. For houses, electrical energy through current, we are getting current from electrical board. That current is having some voltage. We will say low voltage means suppose 150 voltage, high voltage like this we will say 140 voltage, 200 voltage, 240 voltage, like this it will come. It will come in a variable way. Sorry. So that current means potential difference, we will say. Potential will say. So this battery is having potential. The potential of the battery is such that it stops the photoelectric effect in this place. Okay, we made photoelectric effect to stop, for which certain potential we are applying through this battery. We are taking the battery such that the battery is having certain potential at which photoelectric effect is just stopped. Okay, so this battery, using this battery, we made photoelectric effect to stop. That means this potential, this is the minimum potential required to stop photoelectric effect. Therefore, this potential is called what? It is a potential. So here some potential is there. Okay, it is having some potential which is equal to 3 joule. This voltage into this equal to 3 joule. And kinetic energy, maximum kinetic energy of free electron also 3 joule. Now we are saying that under this condition, photoelectric effect is just stopped. Photoelectric effect is just stopped. Okay. Now you say, shall we say, it is the minimum potential required to stop photoelectric effect under this condition, shall we say, or it is the maximum potential required to stop photoelectric effect under this condition, shall we say? What shall we say? This potential, here potential is a minimum potential required to stop photoelectric effect, or it is a maximum potential required to stop photoelectric effect under this condition. What shall we say? The potential required, here potential applied, is a minimum potential or a maximum potential. Which potential shall we say? Which potential shall we say? Minimum or maximum? Minimum or maximum? What value shall we say? Here we applied potential, no? Here we applied potential. Is it minimum potential required to stop the photoelectric effect under this condition, or maximum, shall we say? Okay, you are saying that minimum potential. Sir, this is called minimum potential. So minimum potential into charge of electron is equal to maximum kinetic energy. This minimum potential, this potential required to stop photoelectric effect, therefore this potential is also called a stopping potential. This is also called what means stopping potential. Therefore, maximum kinetic energy. So from this we can say maximum kinetic energy is equal to stopping potential into charge of electron. Okay, so maximum kinetic energy is equal to stopping potential into charge of electron, we can say. Okay, so in the photoelectric effect, what are the points so far we discussed? That we will revise it. In photoelectric effect, what are the points we discussed so far? Okay, one is if frequency of radiation is less than threshold frequency, no photoelectric effect. Sorry. If frequency of radiation is equal to threshold frequency, photoelectric effect is possible, but kinetic energy of ejected electron is 0. If frequency is greater than threshold frequency, then photoelectric effect is possible and ejected electron will have maximum kinetic energy. Okay. Then energy of photon or energy of quantum is equal to work function plus maximum kinetic energy. Maximum kinetic energy we can say. Sir. Next, if frequency of radiation increases, then kinetic energy of ejected electron increases. Okay, if frequency of radiation increases, then kinetic energy of ejected electron increases. Then intensity of radiation increases, then number of photoelectrons ejected, number of photoelectrons ejected increases, we can say. Then we can say maximum kinetic energy is equal to stopping potential into charge of electron, we can say. Now stopping potential unit is volt, charge of electron unit is coulomb, kinetic energy unit is joule. So joule is equal to volt into coulomb. Okay, these are the points we discussed in photoelectric effect. We will go for next topic. Next topic is called what means spectrum. Next topic, what it means spectrum. Okay, so for spectrum, example is what means rainbow. For a spectrum, what is the example means rainbow, we can say. Okay, so rainbow we are seeing, rainbow we have seen how rainbow will be there. Okay, now we will take a perfect rainbow. That means this rainbow is nothing but a WebGR. This rainbow is nothing but what means VIBGYOR. Sir, how VIBGYOR will be there? How VIBGYOR spectrum will be there? That will take. Now VIBGYOR spectrum we are seeing. In this VIBGYOR spectrum, first what will be there means violet will be there. In the VIBGYOR spectrum, here violet will be there. Okay. Then what is there means indigo will be there. To certain place, to certain range, indigo will be there. Next, to certain range, blue will be there and continues like this. So, how this violet will be there? How the violet is there? The violet, if we go like this, if we go, what happens means, okay, from this point to this point, what happens means intensity of violet decreases. Intensity of violet decreases. Here, intensity of violet will be high. Here, intensity of violet will be somewhat low. Here, intensity of violet will be still low. When it reaches this place, intensity of violet is becoming 0. So, at this place, intensity of violet is how much means 0. Okay, at this place, intensity of indigo is maximum. Intensity of indigo is maximum, we can say. Sir, so if we go like this, from year to year, if we go, how the intensity of indigo will be there? If we go like this, intensity of indigo, what happens means intensity of indigo decreases. Intensity of indigo decreases. Okay, here if you see intensity of indigo is maximum, here intensity of indigo decreases, here intensity of indigo still low, here intensity of indigo still low. At this place, intensity of indigo is 0, whereas intensity of blue is maximum. Like this, it continues. Okay. So like this, VIBGYOR spectrum will be there. Now, shall we say this spectrum is called continuous spectrum? Shall we say continuous spectrum? Shall we say, or shall we say it is discontinuous spectrum? What shall we say? This spectrum, this VIBGYOR means example is rainbow. This VIBGYOR spectrum is a continuous spectrum, shall we say, or discontinuous spectrum, shall we say? What shall we say? Continuous or discontinuous? Sorry, what is meant by continuous? What is meant by discontinuous? Continuous means it is present continuously. Radiation is present continuously. Continuously wavelength. All the wavelengths, radiation is there in at all wavelengths. Radiation is there at all wavelengths. Discontinuous means at some of the wavelengths radiation is not there. Okay, at some of the wavelengths radiation is not there. That is called discontinuous. Now will you call this is as a continuous spectrum or discontinuous spectrum? That you think and say it later. Okay. Now we will take another one. Now we will take sodium vapor lamp. We will take sodium vapor lamp. The sodium vapor lamp, okay. So you are saying that that is continuous spectrum, you said. VIBGYOR is continuous spectrum, you said. Sorry, okay. Now we will take sodium vapor lamp, we will take. So you said VIBGYOR is continuous spectrum. Whether it is correct or wrong, we have to confirm it. Sorry. Now we will take sodium vapor lamp, we will take. This sodium vapor lamp means how it will be there? It is just like tube light, okay. But in the tube light, in the tube light, what will be there? Sodium atoms in vapor state will be there. That's all. Okay, sir. So this sodium vapor lamp we will consider. In the sodium vapor lamp, first we will consider the bulb. We are considering the bulb here. In this bulb, what is there means sodium vapor is there. In this bulb, what is there means sodium is present in the form of vapor. Sodium is present in the form of vapor. Vapor atoms, vapor sodium atoms present here. Then here what is there means here metal rods will be there. Here one metal rod, here one metal plate. Metal plate is there. This metal plate is connected to suppose positive charge of a battery. Then this metal plate is connected to suppose a negative charge of battery. That means we have to pass the current. Sir. So here inside this bulb, what vapor is there? Sodium is in vapor state. Do you think sodium is metal or non-metal? Okay, sodium is metal. So metal atoms is taken in which physical state? Vapor state. In the vapor state, sodium is there. Okay, sodium is there in vapor state. Now we are giving discharge. We are passing current into this. So what happens means this bulb glows. This bulb glows means the sodium vapor lamp. This lamp is glowing. Glowing in the sense it is emitting radiation. Okay, it is emitting radiation. It emits radiation. This radiation, let us pass through a slit. It is passing. This radiation is allowed to pass through slit. Slit in the sense it is just like a plate. In that plate at center hole will be there. Through that hole this radiation comes out. This radiation comes out through that hole. So through this slit radiation comes in a fine ray it comes. Then we will keep a prism. We are keeping a prism here. Now radiation passing through the prism. Radiation is undergoing dispersion. Dispersion in the sense it is dispersing like this. It is dispersing. Radiation is undergoing dispersion. Then this is called emergent ray. This emergent rays is allowed to fall on photographic plate. Emergent rays is allowed to fall on photographic plate. The photographic plate is developed. The developed photographic plate is called spectrum. The developed photographic plate is called spectrum. Sir, this spectrum we are analyzing how the spectrum is there. This spectrum on analysis says that here one yellow line is there. It is what means a yellow line. It is what means yellow line. This yellow line is having wavelength. This wavelength is how much means 5890 angstrom. And another yellow line is there. Another yellow line is there. It is also yellow line. It is also yellow line. This wavelength is how much means 5896 angstrom. Wavelength is 5896 angstrom. Rest of the place is appearing black. Rest of the place is appearing black. This place and all rest of the place appearing black. So background is black. Okay, black background. Okay, black background. At this place, at this wavelength only yellow line is there. Finer line is there. At this place yellow line is there. Yellow line is there. Rest of the places and all completely black. Rest of the places and all completely black. Okay, sir. Sir, now you say that here yellow line is there means here this 5890 angstrom yellow line is there means here yellow line is present or not? Here yellow line is present or not? Here yellow line is present or not? That means is it emitted yellow color? Here yellow line is there means here yellow line is there means yellow color fell over here. Yellow color fell over here. From where it came? From here it came. This emitted yellow color. It has emitted yellow color. That yellow color fell over here. Therefore, we are getting yellow line here. In the same way here, isn't it? Sir, okay. This place and all just black. This place and all just black. Nothing is there. That means this place is black means is there any radiation fell over here? Any radiation? Shall we say some radiation fell over here? Can we say? Can we say some radiation fell over here? Here and here? If some radiation fell over here, it would have appeared something. Okay. Here no radiation fell over here, therefore it is appearing just black. Okay. So this spectrum indicates that it is emitting. This sodium vapor lamp is emitting what? This sodium vapor lamp is emitting radiation. No, that radiation contains only this number 1 wavelength and the number 2 wavelength or some other also. What do you say? This sodium vapor lamp is emitting radiation. This radiation contains only 5890 wavelength number 1, 5896 angstrom number 2 wavelength. Only these two wavelengths present in this radiation or some other wavelengths also present. What does this spectrum reveal? This spectrum reveals about what? This spectrum is it revealing about what are the wavelengths present in this radiation? Is it saying that what are the wavelengths present in this radiation? Okay, spectrum means just like a graphical paper. Using this spectrum, Okay, this developed photographic plate. This photographic plate is just nothing but a graphical paper. It is nothing but a graphical paper. Okay, over this in x-axis and y-axis values will be engraved. Values will be engraved. So now using this spectrum, what we can say? Okay, you are saying that other wavelengths also present. Okay, so this sodium vapor lamp contains sodium vapor lamp is glowing. It is emitting radiation. In this radiation, wavelength number 1 is present, wavelength number 2 is present, and other wavelengths also present. You are saying one student says that other wavelengths also present. Sir, we will check that whether other wavelengths also present or not. How to check? How to check? Sir, what is what is meant by spectrum? What is meant by spectrum? Spectrum is nothing but developed image of photographic plate. That's all. Spectrum, first we will see spectrum. What is the meaning of spectrum? Spectrum is called developed image of a photographic plate. That's all. Developed image of photographic plate is called a spectrum. Sir. Now developed image. This image is nothing but, what is the meaning of this image? This image is nothing but radiation. That's all. This image is nothing but radiation. This image is nothing but radiation. This radiation comes from where? From sodium vapor lamp. This sodium vapor lamp is glowing. This sodium vapor lamp is glowing. It is glowing means it is emitting radiation. This radiation is having what wavelengths? In this radiation, which wavelengths present? That how to know it? Using this graphical paper. Using this graphical paper only we can come to know it. Sir, so this graphical paper, in this graphical paper what will be there means wavelengths will be engraved. So suppose you are drawing a graph. You are drawing a graph means in x-axis. So in graphical paper means two axes will be there, x-axis and y-axis. In x-axis you will take some value. Yes or no? In y-axis some value you will take. Okay, then only you will draw the graph. Then so using the graph we can say what are the values we can say. Just like graphical paper only, this photographic plate. In this photographic plate, that means in this spectrum what will be there means at this place wavelength will be engraved, suppose lambda 1. At this place wavelength will be engraved, suppose lambda 2. At this place wavelength will be engraved, suppose lambda 3. Like this wavelength values will be engraved. How in graphical paper in x-axis you are suppose you are writing 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter, we are writing no, like this in this spectrum in this photographic plate wavelength values will be engraved, lambda 1, lambda 2, lambda 3. Okay, suppose we are taking this photographic plate like this. Okay, photographic plate we have taken. The photographic plate means you have seen the film roll, how film roll is there, like that only. At this place some striking is there. At this place some striking is there means some radiation fell over here. There, this is at this place wavelength is engraved, suppose lambda 1. Okay, the radiation which has wavelength lambda 1 will fall at this place, isn't it? Okay, here wavelength is engraved, suppose lambda 1. In this place striking is there in the photographic plate. Striking is there means some radiation fell over here. Which radiation will fall over here? The radiation which has wavelength lambda 1 will fall over here. Okay, here we will take it is wavelength lambda 2 engraved. No striking place here, no striking point here, no striking point. No striking point means no radiation